What up, Karma Kids? It's your boy, Karma Kid 84. Smoke free. 3 days. I can't see the chat. Here we go. Here we go. The chat's working. Let's turn this down. All right, guys. Damn, that was frustrating. I don't know what happened with that other live stream, but that was killing me. How we doing this evening? Yeah, I guess so, Rican. Nice to see you guys. My boy, Just a Rican in his comics. You're more than just a Rican, bro. You're way more than just that. My man, though, Comic Books NYC, part of the East Coast Comic Coalition. Mr. Garrel, respect. Mucho respect to Mr. Garrel. I like your thumbnail, Black Suit Spider-Man thumbnail. My guy. So let's get to it, y'all. I got I got a lot of stuff in the mail today. I got hard times. The man worked 30 years. Genome. What's up, my brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Got time for your stream, Daddy. I love it. I got a bunch of stuff in the mail. I got this random book from my buddy Comic Talks on Instagram. Shout out to him. He does a lot of late night auctions on his Instagram page, Comic Talks. Well, late night to me on East Coast, 12 midnight East Coast. So it's probably only like 9 p.m. for you West Coast guys. But he's a man of his word. He put a little, he did like a little contest to guess the name of his dog. And I did. I knew that his dog's name was Odin because he had mentioned it in a live stream before. And he sent me this badass Odin cover, Thor number 353. So I'm yet to read it. It just came in today, but yeah, pretty cool book. I love the pose on that Odin. So Comic Talks is the man. I got so that came in the mail today. Comic Tom thing came in the mail today. My mystery mail call, which is a little interesting story with that. CGC book number 1 came in the mail today. CGC book number 2 came in the mail today. And a handwritten letter from an ex-girlfriend came in the mail today. So that's going to be a whole other kind of unpacking with that. So I got that to look forward to. Let's see. So, yeah, right? I put my mailman through it today. I don't know, man. I might have to, I'll definitely have to be drunk to start going through the contents of that thing. There's a lot going on there. So his comics, Comic Tom's mystery mail call. Yeah, right. You know what's funny about this is, I decided I just kind of had to tighten the belt. Yeah, right? Like, Thanatos, I'm going to pull my heart out, part 2. I need you to help me out. How does this work? Strap in. If you you guys got like 3 hours, I can let you know what that's all about. Okay. Comics. What's interesting is I canceled my mystery mail call. Nothing super personal. I don't think, the boxes are that bad. I just kind of, 2019, I'm like trying to start the year, tightening the belt up a little bit. And, quite frankly, I actually don't think the the boxes are like that stellar. You know what I'm saying? Um, I've had a couple good ones because I did it for like 4 months, 4 or 5 months. So I feel like I gave it a good shot. I just wanted to support Comic Tom because like more than anything, I like him. You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, I just needed to chill with the whole mystery box thing. Um, Even though I'm about to break my rule and I'm considering grabbing up one of those Boy Who Had Seven ones, but I'm not sure. Um, Mail print that came in with the box. Boom. Yeah, I got a Chris Claremont era X-Men book that was signed by John Romita Jr. Uh, that was one of the highlights for me. It was an issue that I didn't have, and signed by Romita. That was pretty dope. I've gotten highlights like that in it. Um, yeah, I guess. I guess Comic Tom does sound like he drinks Red Bull. He's just high energy, man. I love his enthusiasm for comics. Um, Avengers Prime. I'm not really sure what era that is, but oh damn, a Mignola signed Cloak and Dagger. That's pretty cool. I didn't know Mignola worked on Cloak and Dagger, so that's pretty interesting. Nice. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not a bad product. It's more of like like maybe NYC said, or just a Rican who said just mystery boxes in general. I might have to chill with those as I get more selective. Um, oh, but what I said as the funny thing about this is, so I canceled the box like last month. I sent him an email and I, said just put a little spiel in there. I canceled the auto processing payment on my PayPal and I sent him an email. It was like, hey, dude, I just need to tighten the belt. Keep up the good work. I'll definitely support you on YouTube. And he responded and said, no problem, dude. All good. But then I still got this in the mail. So I'm unclear on whether I still got charged for this box or not. So that'd be kind of disappointing if, I did cancel, like I said, about a month ago. So well before he would have shipped this out. So I just hope I don't have to tell them twice. Iron Man. Boom. Uh, I really liked the cover of this one. Um, the New Defenders. New Defenders number 125. I'm not super familiar with New Defenders. It has like a New Mutants vibe to the cover that I really like. Like that team seems interesting to me. I think that's Black Knight in the background. But I don't know who the squad is. Angel, Iceman, Beast, that bald chick from Miss Marvel books or something. So I don't know. I did like to see this one. The Model Vault. What's up, brother? I just did a recent binge on the Model Vault's videos. He's got some good stuff. And he's got good, Moondragon genome. That ball chick is Moondragon. She had a cool Battle Lines cover recently. Yeah, Model Vault, you're right. So Model Vault has a cool channel. He's got cool graphics. Like when his video starts out, it's like a true vault. It's like opening up. Pretty dope. Big the Snake Roberts, my man, who's a master craftsman, by the way. He posted a picture of like a kitchen that he remodeled, and it was like, dude, fire. And like I told him, not all artists use pencils and paintbrushes, because that was some artistic work in that kitchen. And I think I saw on Instagram that Bake the Snake said he did his first unboxing video today. So I'm yet to catch that, but I'm definitely going to. So heads up, everyone in here. Bake the Snake just unboxed something on camera. So that's cool. We need everyone to start just jumping on the mic. Oh, here's a little Red Lantern action, which was pretty cool. Boom. There's one book in here that I was actually pretty pumped to get. Nightwing. Pretty cool Nightwing book. So that was interesting. Then we got Spider-Girl #1, which I thought was pretty cool. I'm not super familiar with who this Spider-Girl is. Like, does anyone know what her identity is? Like, who is this Spider-Girl? Because I know she's part of like the current crew of Spider-Girls, because I got Spider-Girl #1, and it was like she was one of them, but I'm just not clear on who she is. But that was cool, Spider-Girl #1. And look at that warning. It says, the only thing standing between you and the most synapse-shattering superhero debut of the decade are your hands and this cover. God damn, hard times, daddy. Talk about cutting a promo. They just cut a promo on the cover of this comic book. Like, they are not messing around. Pretty cool. Geek Drinks and Comics, thank you for popping in, even if you can't stay, just to show the support, show the love. I appreciate that very much. Salute to you. Discovery Bay, or as I call him, Disco. Disco's in the chat. My brother, thank you for stopping in. Yeah, in Bake, I started out too with just behind the camera type shenanigans, just showing the books. So I think I did that for like the first, I don't know, month or two. I only recently started jumping in front of the camera. So I think as you get more comfortable and, you know, everyone is like just mad cool. That's what did it for me. Everyone's just like mad cool, super supportive. So I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to jump in front of the camera. Why not? Because I know the videos, I do enjoy it when people are in front of the camera showing me this stuff. When I watch them, I just feel like I connect with them a little more. I mean, it's not true in all cases. There's like Mr. Miracle is one of my favorite channels, and I feel like that's my homie, even though he's not in front of the camera. So it's not true in all cases, but like NYC, same thing. The videos he's put out, he's not in front of the camera, and I still feel like I'm vibing with him. Origin of Galactus. I was very happy to go Origin of Galactus. I already read it. Once I opened it up, I was like, oh shit, I read this pretty quickly. So that was cool. As you guys probably know, there he is. Galactus. So anything Galactus, I didn't have this. And it was a pretty interesting story where it was like, they were trying to say that he's a regular human, which I knew that, but that he lived pre-Big Bang era. He lived and then like the world essentially ended and he was birthed at the same time as the Big Bang. It was just a cool concept. All right, so that's the Comic Tom. deal. Let me get caught up with the chat a little bit here. Justin Rican says he still gets a little nervous to this day. I feel you, bro. I really do. Because there's no take two when you go live, especially. Yeah, 90% of us do an unboxing first. I think that's also true. Let the books do the talking, right? Let the books be the star of the show was where my head was at with it. Do you know what I'm saying? Get in front of that camera, daddy. That's where the action is. So you can cut them promos. $600 custom lizard shoes. Like my boy, Ric Flair. Whatever, gotta do what's comfortable for them. Yeah. Yeah, and NYC, get in front of the mic isn't really for him. So that's what's up. NYC's got a pretty smooth voice. So that's cool. You know what my only recommendation would be, NYC? Because I know you're doing book club next week with White Whale and John's Comics, which is awesome. Congratulations on that. I have a feeling that NYC will have good insight on comics. As long as you have like a dope image that you're leaving the camera on as you talk, I think you're fine, you know? So just as long as you make sure that's cool and don't just like, I don't know, point the camera at a wall or something, that'll still be like equally iconic, you know? Maybe the NYC cityscape or something, but you got something secret planned for the book. I'm sure you do, because I know you're going to bring your A game, bro. I know how you roll. All right. Let me, and by the way, I don't know if I might be burying the lead on here, but I'm going to open up these CGC books and in celebration of 200 subscribers and 30 days, no smoking. This is the last of me, wilding out and buying slabs with cigarette money. Now I'm going to start to save it. But so week 4 is the final week of this. So in celebration of my goal of 4 weeks smoke free and 200 subs, I'm going to announce a little contest tonight. And the prize winning is going to be a 9.8 CGC slab book. So stay tuned for that. All right. And what time is it? It's 7:30 my time. So just goal is to get this all squared away by 8 o'clock. Because I know other live streams start at 8 and I don't want to keep you. Sometimes I feel self-conscious that I fucking yap too much. When it comes to like comics and shit, I can just go all day. So I'm going to keep it concise. We're opening up the first book. I decided with week 4 that, the last week, I was going to up the ante a little bit and treat myself to 2 books. I don't know how much you're going to learn from me, but hey, and straight up with the people that are in this room, because a lot of you guys are, newer on the video scene. Hopefully they don't reek of cigs. Hopefully what don't reek of cigs? Let's see those smoky CGCs. Oh, like hopefully any books that are like in my old collection don't smell like cigs. I don't know. I mean, I've sold a lot of books. No one's ever really mentioned that. And the books the room that I keep my comics in wasn't a room that I really smoked in. You know what I'm saying? So I always made a point to like try and keep that separate, but oh, right. Yeah, because now my nose will be able to detect it. Because before my nose is totally blind to that smell. Oh, really? Yeah, I haven't had any funny smelling books yet. right, one box is open. It's packaged very well. Okay. This book I feel like I got a pretty decent deal on. I'm scaring you with that knife. I know it's kind of loose, so get it how you live, player. I feel that. So here we go. This is a book that one of these books, this one, was on my want list. I've mentioned wanting it a few times, so I'm pumped that it's right here, right now. I've wanted this book for a long time. I wanted to get it before the price starts shooting up, because I know this character is gonna pop and go mainstream. So I just feel like it's an inevitability. Okay, I'm just going through the layers of bubble wrap. This dude did a good job. I should maybe shout out fuck him. I was gonna shout out the seller. Ooh, Just a Rican says he got some false advertising. They said smoke-free environment, but the books smell like them ciggies, smell like them Marble Country. All right, taking it out the plastic. This book is a 9.4. And I finally have my copy of She-Hulk #1. You guys, if you follow me on Instagram, you might notice that every now and then I'd be like throwing messages into Instagram or chats like, yo, if anyone's got a She-Hulk 1 they're trying to let go. Like, I was just on a mission for this book. I love She-Hulk. I'm pretty sure that she is going to, pop in some sense. But even if not, I don't even care. I'm just a big She-Hulk fan. John Buscema action. Yeah, for real discovery. I'm putting kind of a dent in my want list this year, I must say, because Mr. NYC helped me knock this one off the want list. I got that Batman Detective. Yeah, I know, right? That neckerchief is so like 60s. This came out in the 70s. Oh, 80s. My bad. This book came out a little later than I thought. I mean, it's still right on the cusp of the 80s because it's February 1980. So everyone's mindset is still technically 70s. Yeah, I know, right? It's cool seeing one of your old books in another person's video. I know. Hey, man, it came to a nice home. You know what I mean? I'm going to love it. And tell me not. Your book's got some good Batman family company right there. That's all I'm saying. Got some nice company right there. With that BA12. All right, man. So, yeah, there it is. She-Hulk 9.4. I went with 9.4. 9.8 I felt like was just unnecessary price jump. Yeah, NYC with the little Freudian slip. Dude, NYC, you made me laugh out loud yesterday when we were in the chat. And it just because it came out of nowhere, you were like, Master Splinter was my fiction father. Yo, that shit was just funny. I never heard the term fiction father, and the fact that you chose Master Splinter, it was just like, I respect it, but it was just funny. It's just like, just a funny sentence. Yeah, hashtag fiction father. All right, man. That's that one. Let me put it back in a little sleeve here. Bang. And for all the newer, guys that are making videos like Bake and whomever, I popped the cherry on a few. Well, I popped the cherry on a few things. First, just get in front of the mic or just making a video. That was like 2 months ago, 2 or 3 months ago is when I made my first video. Then I, got in front of the camera and started doing in front of the camera videos. Then I decided to take the plunge on live videos like I'm doing right now, which I'm glad I did. This is cool. 10 peeps hanging out. The final frontier for me, I think, is like doing a group thing, a group chat, like a Google Hangout. Seems to be the most common one. Even though I was looking up different kind of group chat deals, and it says that if the other person is on an Apple computer, there's a certain program, I forget the name of it, but it's got like a cool thing where it's designed to be used for YouTube, and you can grab up people's comments that are in the YouTube chat comment and display it on the screen. So you can say you do like a Q&A or something, you could grab their comment and display it on the screen and shit like that. I don't know. And it seemed like I watched a little tutorial on it, and it seemed like it was fairly intuitive to use. It's just both parties would have to have a Mac computer. Do you use a Mac computer, MIC? Do you have one? Or a laptop? Because I'm doing this on a Mac laptop. Yeah, because I hear that Google Hangouts is like not as intuitive as you would expect. People seem to have issues with it. Shit. Before I open this, screw it. I'll just open it like this. It'll be something to consider. Anyway, the moral of that whole spiel, when I was saying that I've popped my cherry on a few of these online things. The final frontier is those online, like those group chats. Anybody in this room right now is one of the homies. So if anyone wants to try to cross that final frontier and get on a live chat, I'm down. Yeah, I think it could be fun. And I have all kind of show ideas, like concepts, for a show. Okay, Gino. Nice. I was actually going to ask you. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I think a live auction is a good idea too. I would like to move some books eventually. I've done an auction on Instagram before. It was fairly successful, I had a decent turnout. There was only one flake. He flaked on $60-$70 worth of books, which is kind of disappointing, but for the most part, it was cool. So I may do a YouTube one eventually, because I feel like I have some decent stuff that I'm willing to get rid of, and I'm not greedy when it comes to selling shit, especially for non-key, just run-filled type books. Bro, I'll let them go for not much. All right, and I know it's off camera, but I'm unboxing this thing, so we're getting there. Okay, this thing got packaged really well. This book was kind of, I don't know if you guys watched Reggie Simmons' recent video, and he was going through some pointers on 2019, how to collect and what to do, and tips and shit. And one of his tips was, this is my main tip, he said, don't impulse buy. Well, Reggie, I broke that rule with this book right here, because this book was not even on my radar for the longest time. It was just not on my radar, period. And when I did my last video for John's Comics with Kids. Let me look at this thing. Oh my god, that's incredible. Dude, I'm so pumped. If any of you guys saw the video that I did for John's Comics with Kids, I ran through my first 5 comic books that I ever owned, right? And going through that list reminded me of a particular book. And I was like, shit, I wonder what's up with that book. So I started searching because the book that was in my childhood collection was like one of those milestone editions of that story, Marvel Tales editions of that story. And it was one of my favorite comics. And I decided to pick up the original, which was 1966 Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 3 at a 5.0. Peace out, Just Rican. Thanks for hanging out, brother. Thanks, Rican. Man, it's like, let me see what the keynotes say. Avengers and Hulk appearance, Daredevil cameo. I just know that I love the hell out of this storyline. I had the Marvel Tales edition that I read like crazy. And it's just such a dope story. That cover, I think that's Buscema cover. Oh no, I'm sorry, Ramita cover, Stan Lee story. It was just like such a dope story of Spider-Man the Avengers trying to recruit Spider-Man. And they tell him, you gotta go, your test is to go hunt down the Hulk and bring him back. So he does. He goes after the Hulk, they get into a little beef. But then he senses that the Hulk is not like a bad intentioned dude. And I think he might turn into Bruce Banner real quick and then come back. And he's like, you know what, I'm just gonna leave this dude alone. Like, Hulk ain't trying to bother nobody. And then he goes back to the Avengers and he's like, sorry guys, I couldn't find him. I'm not even trying to be an Avenger. Fuck it. Yeah, right. Hawkeye's like, damn, this bow and arrow isn't going to do much more than Mjolnir is. So, really cool book. Very happy with that. Oh, the 2018 annual? Yeah, I think that's was the 2018 annual the one where he gets the black suit back for a little bit? Oh man. Dude, let me post this up. I just want to see what it looks like behind me. Oh man. Dude, how cool is that cover? I love that cover. Pumped, very happy. Okay, and NYC last night I watched that Batman Harley Quinn animated feature that you were talking about the other night on IG. It was pretty cool. It was more like kind of like adult themed than I expected. Like they got kind of adult. There's some sexiness going on there. There was some language. I was surprised by the tone of that movie. It was fun though. All right, guys. Check it out. There's a contest, right? Like I said, I don't want to keep you guys too long. I appreciate you hanging out the time that you did. Excuse me. Yeah, NYC, you know what scene that is. So guys, here's the deal. I'm about to spit like a little contest spiel right now on how to enter into the thing. I'm probably going to. Yeah, G, you didn't know I got the piano right here? Oh, yeah. I can get busy a little bit. Maybe I'll play a little outro when we leave. So for this contest that I'm about to let you guys know about, I'm probably just going to try to edit this part of the live video and just post that separately on an ad. So bear with me. I'm gonna have to ignore the chat for a while, and I'm gonna cut a little thing like it's a separate video. All right. So don't make me laugh because I'm trying to do this in one take. Oh, Norin, I know. I need to learn that Thor walking away sad Bruce Banner music. That's a good idea. Yeah. Comics Most Wanted, my G, AM. Guys, everyone in this chat, if you guys are not subscribed to Comics Most Wanted, that's my homie right there. I've been watching his videos since the very beginning, and I got big plans for me and Mr. Most Wanted to jump on some live chat shows together because he's awesome. He's very entertaining, and he does cool live streams. So that's good to hear that you got your MacBook coming up. That is dope. Very happy to hear that. So to AM, each one teach one, like he says. So sub him up, please. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna cut that promo. All right. Thank you for doing that, guys. I'm gonna cut that promo on this contest. Let's see. Anytime Most Wanted. I don't know how long you've been in the chat, but the two books that I just unboxed was Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 3, which is like an OG book that I had the Marvel Tales version of as a child. So I got that with my last week of no smoking. And then I picked up the She-Hulk, Savage She-Hulk number 1. Bang. Only need 2 subs? Oh man, we can make that happen. All right. Time to cut my contest promo. Listen, brother. At WrestleMania, hard times, daddy. 9.8 slab. It's going to be a video contest thing. So, because in other, well, I got an idea. Let me see. How's the contest going to work? Okay. I think I know. All right, here we go. What up, comic heads? It's your boy, Comic Head 84, coming at you with my contest giveaway rules. Hold on, I fucked that up. Hold up. The Massachusetts Dream is about to spit. Okay, because that's my opening spiel. You'll notice in my videos I go, what up, comic heads? It's your boy, Comic Head 84, coming at you with, because kind of like Reggie. You ever notice Reggie goes, hey everyone, it's your friendly neighborhood bodybuilder, and I'd like to welcome you to another one of my videos. That's what Reggie says. He says the same thing every time. I know, I'm so easily distracted. But I want to tell you guys about this contest. Because everyone in here, you need to know the deal. All right, I'll be fine. What up, comic heads? It's your boy, Comic Head 84, and I want to let you know about my upcoming contest giveaway in celebration of 200 subscribers, which is amazing, and 30 days slabs over cigarettes. Here are the two latest. If you didn't catch it, bang, two latest. This is another slab over cigarette book, and this is another slab over cigarette book. Right here is 4 weeks worth of smoking cigarettes. So, in celebration of that, I want to give back. Thank you for all the support to help me keep on going, and I'm gonna give away. Oh no! Oh no! It's all right. It's all right. It's encased in plastic. It's fine. I want to give back and give away and give away a CGC slab. So there's going to be a contest to make this happen. So normally my contests are just, hey, leave a comment, answer a question in the comment, and I'll give you, we'll raffle off a book. But since I'm giving away a CGC slab, I'm going to ask that we maybe put a little more effort into it. So here's what the contest rules are. My 3 favorite comic book characters, comic book titles are Batman, X-Men, and Galactus Silver Surfer. I kind of treat them as one entity, right? Those 3 characters are my go-to favorite comic book universes, and I can never choose who's my favorite. When people say, who's your favorite character, it's really tough for me to say. Gun to my head, I'd probably have to go with Batman, but those are my 3 faves. Batman has always been a favorite just because I love that grounded realism of a Batman story and his whole world. It's almost like, if written right, it could almost be like a horror story or a hero story or a crime drama. I just love the tone of Batman, and I love that his rogues gallery, his villains, they're technically all like almost a piece of him. Batman's sanity level is not that different from the rogues that he fights, and that's a very interesting concept. He has this weird obsession with fighting crime but not killing them. So the same way that the Riddler can't help but leave a clue behind that's going to blow up his own spot on one of his plots, Bruce Wayne will capture the Joker, beat him up, but he won't kill him, which would stop the whole endless cycle. So he almost has an obsessive thing that he can't get over either. Anyway, Batman, X-Men, just an awesome team book. They are the best team all of comics, in my opinion, because they're built to be a team. X-Men works best when they're all together. They're not like the Avengers, where it's a bunch of singular heroes that get together for, ass whooping time. Same with Justice League, obviously. The X-Men is a team of heroes. They were pretty groundbreaking in their time. Obviously, you got someone from a different part of the world all throughout the team, especially when they relaunched Giant Size X-Men. You got your Russian, your Canadian, your German. It's just really cool. Obviously the social implications of X-Men and the hatred towards mutants and all that, just a really cool message, and just some of the dopest characters there are, and then lastly, Silver Surfer and Galactus, just 2 of the most iconic characters of all time. Buscema art, just always knock my socks off with them. Galactus, I always love a good villain, and my favorite type of villain is a villain that you have empathy for. They're not just black and white evil. They want to take over the world, which is why Magneto is a great villain. Even Doctor Doom isn't necessarily just a straight evil villain, but Galactus is the best interpretation of that. Galactus is the implications of his hunger to eat planets and consume these worlds is devastating. It's world ending, straight up. Um, However, it's not out of malice. It's just who he is. And it makes him an interesting character where, he almost has to deal with this burden of his hunger, So very interesting. He's a really cool villain. That design is unbelievable. Uh, that's just Kirby at his best. And Silver Surfer, of course, the concept of a herald is amazing. The design of Silver Surfer is amazing. Okay, so why am I telling you all this crap? Boom, Galactus. So why am I telling you all this stuff about my favorite heroes? Let me get to what the contest is about. Sorry, I started talking about my favorite comic characters, and I can just go on forever about that. What I'd like you to do for the contest is I'd like you to show me your favorite Batman book that's in your collection. I'd like you to show me your favorite X-Men book that's in your collection. And I'd like you to show me your favorite Silver Surfer or Galactus, or both, book that's in your collection. And tell me why you like it, what you think about it, and why it's the favorite one in your collection. So I'd love to see a video entry for the contest. However, you don't necessarily have to. If you don't make videos and that's not your thing, you can leave a comment on this video and just tell me who's your favorite. You need to be subscribed to the channel and you need to leave a comment in this video. You'll get one entry in the contest. If you make a video, the video will give you 2 entries into the contest. So if you leave a comment, well, yeah, make a video. I guess you don't have to leave a comment. That'll give you 2 entries into the contest. And please leave the link to your video in the comment line of this video, so it's easy for me to keep track of it so I don't miss anybody. And I'll put all you guys in the raffle, and then we'll draw the book. And the contest is going to run until the end of February. So we got a month to get this done. All right, guys? And whoever wins this contest is going to be the proud owner of a 9.8 copy of Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man #1, Art Germ cover. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this artist, Art Germ, but he's pretty good, and he's pretty good at drawing female characters, and he just happened to do this black and white variant on this issue of Spider-Man, and it's all yours. Enter the contest, get in the mix, so I can send you this book. All right. There is, knowing me, there's probably going to be a second place prize too, but I'll cross that bridge when we get there. I just want to spread the love, basically, is the whole moral of this. So yes, I'd like to give this book a new home, and I'm also very curious what books you got in your collection of my favorites: X-Men book, Batman book, Silver Surfer Galactus. What you got in that collection of yours that meets that criteria? Let me know. Drop it in the comments, and I'll stay tuned. Thanks for stopping by. Peace. All right, guys, how did I do? I felt like I was babbling and shit in the middle there when I started talking about the X-Men and Batman and ba 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 ba. What do you think, guys? A little too wordy? Super long-winded. I know. I think I should, you know what? Am I? That was some yeah, I don't think that was WWE material either. That might have been some, New Japan wrestling Hey, John. Thanks for checking in, brother. How we doing? Yeah, that was a long promo, right? We'll see. We'll see how I feel about it when I edit it up. Just got off work. Nice, John. I just got done trying to cut a promo for my new contest because I'm going to give away this CGC slab book with some art germ goodness. So I just laid down some contest rules, but I'm going to make a separate video out of that because I hit, what do you call it, 200 subs. If you make a video but don't have a channel, maybe you can email it to me. Yeah, Norman, that's what's up. Or Norman, you have an Instagram if I'm not mistaken. Because I think you post art. I think you're an artist, right? Because you post art on Instagram. So you can do videos right off your phone on Instagram. So I'd be down for that. Just throw like I said, it's just those three things: your best X-Men, your favorite X-Men book, and not even most valuable, whatever your favorite one is. Favorite X-Men book in the collection, favorite Batman book in your collection, and favorite Silver Surfer or Galactus book in your collection. Let me know what those three are. Make a video for 2 entries. Throw it in the comments for 1 entry. And I'll put you in the raffle for this baby right here. Cool. So, just a quick recap. I don't want to stay too long because we're knocking on the door of 1 hour, and that's the max that I wanted to do. No one should have to be subjected to me talking for more than an hour. This one, hey, John's Comics with Kids, if you're still in the chat, I picked up this book because of your video, basically. When I had to go through my first comics that I bought as a kid, I, pulled this one out. And I said, shit, I had the Marvel Tales collected book, the retelling of this issue. And I said, you know what? I wonder how much that original book goes for. So it was Spider-Man Annual number 3. I jumped on eBay, and I made it one of my cigarette reward books. So if it wasn't for you making me go dig through my childhood books, it wouldn't have occurred to me to pick this one up. So it's really cool. I'm like, it's so funny. I was just telling them, I watched Reggie's video on tips on collecting in 2019, and his major one was no impulse buying. And I didn't know I wanted this book until like 4 days ago when I made your video, and it was kind of an impulse buy. But I'm happy that I got it. And the other one I grabbed was She-Hulk number 1. So, boom. Yeah, fair enough, NYC. Fair enough. Yeah, so that was cool. All right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out. I'll play you guys a little ditty as an outro. All right. See if you guys can name this tune. I appreciate you hanging out, y'all. I'm just going to jam, and then I'm just going to kill the video abruptly. Thanks for chilling. And I'm probably going to totally F this up playing live. What am I thinking? And someone try and guess what the song is. Anyway. Anyone guess what that was? Let's see. November Rain. Comic Books NYC. My man. At least I'm glad to know that it was at least resembled it. Cool. Awesome. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I had a good time. We're about to hit an hour. I'm smoke free. I got some new books. Life was good. Life was good, guys. Appreciate you, John, NYC, my brothers, Genome, Hard Times, Daddy, Noran J. Powell. Shout out to you. Comics Most Wanted, my brother. Hit me on that IG tip when you get your comics or your computer situated, and we'll take it from there. All right, guys. Have a good evening. Maybe I'll catch you guys in some chats later on tonight because I'm just going to chill in and take it easy. All right, y'all. Peace.